Welcome back, everybody. It's Andy from Backyard Trucker. Today is a beautiful sunny Saturday, and we're going to winterize my camper today. It's I don't think I'm going to use it the rest of the year. Actually, if I do, I could probably use it without using running water. So some of these campgrounds will have bathroom facilities, so I could probably get away with using it without running water. But we're going to blow out the water out of the airlines and put some RV antifreeze. So I'll show you some processes, or the process on how to do that, and come along, we'll have some fun. All right, everybody, what I've done already is the last time I was camping, I've already drained the tanks. There's actually two tanks on here. Up front here, there's a gray water and a black water valve. I gotta get some new handles for them. And those drain out through this line. And then there's another one back here for the kitchen. Its own separate drain. And I've already got those drained out, so we don't have to worry about those. The freshwater tank has a drain right here. I'm going to leave this open. This is the 75 gallons of water that you can carry for clean water for washing and showering and whatnot. These two lines right here are for the hot water heater. I've already removed the caps off of these so that they drain out. That's what they call the red is the hot and the blue is the cold. I've also already gone in here and I've taken out what is the magnesium rod, which is the bottom drain for the hot water heater, so that's drained out. And I've rebuilt this hot water heater earlier this year when I bought this camper. It didn't work, so I think they shorted it out, but I got that water all drained. You leave that out. I put this in here, and I've made an adapter right here. This will hook right up to the garden hose end, which is right here, and then I hook the other end to my air hose. So I will put this on here so that I can hook up an air hose. The reason why I'm going to do that is I'm going to blow air, and I'm going to use a regulator. Here's my other fitting. This has got a regulator on it. It'll have full shop air going into it here at 120 pounds. But coming out this end, I have it set at 30 pounds. I can adjust it this way. And I will put this in the shop on my air compressor and run a hose out and hook onto here. That way I only have 30 pounds of pressure on the whole camper system. So I'll get that going in a second. I'm going to show you a couple other things real quick. Before you can put coolant in the camper, and every camper is different, but this is the hot water heater behind this styrofoam. You do not want to put refrigerant inside of this, so that's why they have this valving system. You can turn this opens up this bypass, and you turn these valves off so that when you're pumping coolant into the system, it does not get into the hot water heater. It will bypass that because that's wide open, so you don't need it in there. The other thing is right here's the water pump, and that's a 12 volt or 1 ton electric pump. This is what you suck your water from the tank, which is below this floor here. And what we have here is a valve. You turn this valve and you can remove this top. This is just a cap, and then you put this hose on, and then you can stick your gallon jug of refrigerant here and stick this hose down inside the jug and then go inside and turn the pump on, and it will suck right out of that. Because you don't really want to dump refrigerant into your clean water tank either. You just want to put it through the pumping system. So I'll get a few more things set up and we'll get right back at it. Alright, I decided to just run my hose, my air hose out from my shop out here and leave the valve and put the valve out here. It's all quick connect. So what would you have to do after I drained everything out is I had to put those caps back on because I need the system closed so I can charge this with air. So I've got the hot water heater bypassed. This is a bypass valve. Turn this off, open this up. Normally during the summer season, this is open, or this is closed and these are open so that the hot water heater works. But you don't want to put refrigerant into the hot water heater, because otherwise your hot water is going to smell and stink and it's going to just be nasty. So we got the water pump here. We got that hose hooked up that I showed you. This hose right here is hooked up. It's normally got this cap on it. I'll turn that valve in a minute. But we need to hook up the air to the system. Actually, let's go check the valves. Make sure sinks and stuff are closed. Make sure sinks and stuff are closed so that we can run water through the system. I gotta finish cleaning out here. Gonna do a little more organizing. So we'll get that open. I'm gonna plan on replacing the faucets in this camper because the screens are so plugged up that you can't get a replacement part. So let's hook some air to it and see what happens. So that's too much. I need to reset this. Alright, we'll reset this now. And we should be good to go. Now we can open up all the valves. And this should blow any water out that's in the system. And I want to leave we'll make sure all the water is blowed out of it. We'll go back in here. We got tons of ladybugs. We'll run through all the valves. You want to do the hot and cold. There's quite a bit of water in there, wasn't there? Okay. Go up here. Oops. Oh, pick that drain thingy up. Put that there. There's my electric heater in case I run out of propane. Oh, soap fell. Oh. Alrighty. Oh. Wow. I just got soaked. Holy smokes. Let's hang on to that. Hang on a second. Holy cow. Woo. Holy smokes. Okay. Okay, that's blowed out. Now what I'll do afterwards is I'll actually take that and leave the valves all open, and I'll show you that. Alright, now to boy, that's a lot of air in there. Well, we got all the water blowed out of it. That's a good thing. So now, all we have to do is go in here and put some coolant in it. Okay, what we got going on here is we got electric pump right there, that black thing. We have the hose stuck into the jug of refrigerant, which is nice and pink. We'll stick that down in the bottom. And we're gonna turn this valve so that this pump will start sucking the refrigerant out of the bottom. And what we'll do is we'll go inside and turn the pump on, which is an electric pump, and hopefully it'll charge the system. So we got a water pump right here. So let's go back out and we'll see if it works. Should. I don't hear nothing. What's going on? It should work. Wonder why that's not working. Let's see here. I hit the right one. Water pump. Yep. Let's see in here. Oh, I hear it working now. There it comes. See? That's the pink. We'll let it run in this one for a little bit. This is the refrigerant. Now, I'm going to take this nozzle off so that it doesn't, to keep it free. We'll put that back up here and train that hose down here. Make sure I got a hold of it. Seeing pink there. Make sure we got enough in there. I gotta go out and check the jug to see if it's empty. I don't know how much this camper takes. A lot of them are different. So we'll see how much it used. Oh, it sucked it right dry. Ouch. See that? Sucked it dry. So, we'll get another one. We got another jug. Stick this hose in the new jug. There. Got a new jug, and we can go use this. We'll turn this on. This is the outdoor shower. I'm gonna make sure that the refrigerant flows in here. And we'll go run the toilet again. Make sure there's refrigerant in that. Oops, gotta fix my rug. Fix my rug. Make sure it's nice and red. We'll close that. That's nice and red. That's nice and red. Nice and red. That's what you want to do. Hold on this again. There. That's good to go. So we're all set. Oh, we're all set with that. So now what we do is we turn the pump off, and then I always like to leave the faucets open, because that way it gives the system a little breathing room in case it's not perfect. You leave them all on. Make sure that in the spring, when you start your camping season, that you go through and shut all the valves, all your faucets, before you hook up a garden hose or turn this pump on. So, then we'll turn this on, and just leave it like that for the whole winter. Leave all the valves open. I'll close these sewer tanks off. And now that the system is charged, or full of Freon, or refrigerant, we will take these caps off and let that drain out. Put these right here and button this up. I'll take this jug out, which I will do right now. I'll take this out. This is kind of a neat system the way it does it. Turn this valve again and take and unscrew this. So you can take this off and put this cap back on. There, and this hose just gets stored back here. It's out of the way. So, and then we're all set. So, one last thing you should do is dump some cool or refrigerant right down in the drains. Make sure the traps are full. That way, you know you got some in there. That's the last thing you want to do is for it to freeze. We'll just dump some in here. And we'll call it a day. So, now the good thing to do is to wash the outside of your camper really good. And I got a couple more things I gotta get out from inside. But that won't take long. Ooh, look at the ladybugs. They're out. So, yeah, it's always good to give it a good bath, scrub it up, make sure everything is in good working order when you put it away, electrical wise. That way you don't have to worry about it when you get it out in the spring when you want it ready to go. So, all right, we're gonna put the camper in the shed. I'm gonna roll my bed cover here so we can get access to the hitch. I'm not gonna roll it up all the way. Did not need to, because I'm gonna take this hitch back out. So let's get this hooked up. It's hot in here. Really, really warm in here. I'll turn the AC on. Kind of hard to see. Go. That's next. I don't need to hook up any electric lines. I'm just moving to the putting it in the shed. Ladybugs are crazy. Look at these things. Holy cow. I can't hang on to my phone. Alrighty, power cords are hooked. We gotta go down, turn around, and come back because I gotta go in the driveway the other way. Doors are facing the other way, so I gotta fall here in the street and turn around and pull back in. It just makes it a lot easier. Oh, got a ladybug in here. practice just inside my barn, and then I'll use my tractor to put it in against the wall, because I gotta put it on the other side of the building, and I don't have a door on the other side of the building, so we'll just get it lined up somewhat. Oops, I got gotta back it in on an angle so I can get it in. It's a tight fit. I better move this. Move this stuff over. Go over on the other side, make sure I'm not hitting nothing. Woo. That's close. I better open this a little more. There we go. I have the opening cut in. I just gotta put the door. In. For now, I'm gonna do it this way. Now that I'm in, I can unhook this right here, because I'm gonna put this way over on that side of the barn. So, and there, I got it shoved in on that side of the barn so that it can sit there till winter. I'll probably crack the windows open a little bit and the skylight, that way it can breathe nice and not smell in the spring. So yeah, make sure all your tires are nice and good shape, and some people, they will cover these up in the winter time. I got a little bit of work to do on this. I'm going to change the faucets, and I'm going to replace that refrigerator vent because that's busted, and then the AC cover is cracked on the roof too. So, but yeah, so there's not that much to do, and yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Not all campers are the same. This one's pretty simple. If you have ice makers in your refrigerators, that's a little bit more complicated. You could check the owner's manual, and a lot of times that'll say what you need to do. Otherwise, you can consult with your local RV sales dealership. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you will like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. And also go check out my best friend's page, Jody at Marketplace Boutique. She's helped me tremendously in getting into YouTube, and I can't thank her enough for everything she's done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you go check out her channel, and stay tuned. More adventures, more do-it-yourself to come forward. Bye, everybody.